Hello! It's time for some more Gauntlet. Let's get into it. Alright, we have Songhai, Magma, Vitruvian, and Valor. Last time we played against a couple Magma decks. One of them high rolled me, the other one kind of did nothing. Or more accurately, they flashed a common and then I punished it. We saw one Songhai deck who played a bunch of constructed stables, and then once they ran out of constructed stables, I was able to take to claw back some position in the game. I am very dark right now. Let's get some extra light in there. That's better. And we didn't see Vanar and Vitruvian in action at all in the previous video, so let's pick one of them. I always loved Vitruvians. What have we got? Rash's Curse, Third Wish. New Third Wish, pretty good, I think. It's basically a Falkius, but you don't get a 3/3, I guess. Veil Hunter is OP. Veil Hunter is OP. Oh, Dominate Will is also really good. I like this actually. We got 2/2 drops, one of which is a ranged unit, the other of which is just like a good. I think this is actually quite strong. This card got reworked in this patch. I think it's going to be good. I don't hate taking an Obelisk. I think we only really want maybe one Rash's Curse, so picking them early is questionable because the card's okay. I think having 2/2 drops and a powerful 7 mana spell is worth it. Second Wish. Oh, Lady Lock's good. Portal Guardian's very good. The other two not so much. Frostborn Naga, another Dominate Will. I don't know, second Dominate Will probably has a lot less value than the first. Second Wish is more for low curve decks though. I do like, I mean, to be fair, we can draft around this, right? We can try and find a bunch of cheap creatures, but it depends on what the Gauntlet gives us. We can always cut this pile if it doesn't work out, but we can also cut this pile if it doesn't work out as well. And I kind of like the idea of drafting a more controlling kind of game plan. I do like Frostborn Naga. No, you know what? I think Lady Lock's a really strong card. And a little bit of healing doesn't go too amiss. So I'll take this. Mirage Master, more. Both okay. Hexblade's very good. Creative Fortitude, okay. Zaran Serix, it's not bad. The other two cards are quite weak though. So I think I'll just take this. Hexblade's really strong. Fortitude's okay. I noticed it's got nerfed. We've got a Veil Hunter, so we do kind of want the buff spells. It's also good with Sign's Second Wish. What is Sunriser? Sunriser is interesting. I don't think we're going to be able to take a lot of advantage out of that. Repulsor, Blue Tip. Oh, they brought Flame Acolyte. 3/6. What is this? Oh, it's a Blaze Hound, which I think costs 1 less for each damage they take or something. Is that right? Which is not bad actually. And I like Dreamgazer and Brightmoss. Dreamgazer is good with Lady Lock. Brightmoss is just good anyway. We don't have a ton of... We're not likely to have a ton of spells for Flame Acolyte or any synergy for Sunriser or Aurora Stairs, to be honest. So yeah, I'll take this pile. Fountain Moor, First Wish. We love a First Wish. Ooh, we love this is what we love. Holy moly. These packs are all really good actually. Woo. Alright. So let's see. This is really just the First Wish and 2 cards that I'm on. Let me just read this. This card costs 1 less if the enemy general took damage this time. Okay. This will be our first Obelisk, but there's kind of never a bad time to pick good Obelisks, right? And Bone Swarm is very strong. Ankh is like, it's one of those cards where sometimes it wins you the game and other times it does absolutely nothing. It doesn't really fit my playstyle as much. Because I like to take space on the board, which kind of involves moving the general forward, which makes Ankh a bit worse. And to be fair, it makes Dominate Will better. I don't know, I'm a little leery on the double Dominate. And I think having like cheap AoE and a spell for spell, we've seen at least one spell count card, we might see more. And a Fireblaze is worth it. Another ranged unit and 2 NAF cards. Another ranged unit and 2 NAF cards. Pyromancer. What is this? Is that the thing that makes another... It's a dervish that comes another dervish. Serpenting. Okay. Well, this is very good with Lady Lock. And I guess it's okay with Fireblaze, and that's kind of it. These packs all have at least one card that I'm like super not hot on. I guess this is the most okay overall pack. I'm not sure we're really in a Flameblood Warlock kind of spot though. You know what? I'm just going to pick the one with 2 reliable 2-drops. Right. What is this? Summon exact copy. Okay. Right. What have we got? Oh, I do like Time Maelstrom. That's a spicy one, but the other 2 are too weak. Another Lady Lock, another Saboteur, and another 2-drop. Shuffle a card from your opponent's deck into yours for each damage dealt. That's kind of spicy. And then we have a Fireblaze and a Cinder Beast. I don't hit this. We've only got 1 artifact, so the Cinder Beast might be fine as interaction for their artifacts. But I think I like this more. Like, doubling down on the Lady Lock plan is pretty good. There's a Rushes. I know Inner Oasis, that's really good. Devourer, though. And another Saboteur, which will help our low statted minions make good trades. Yeah, I kind of like this. Devourer, double Lady Lock. Looking pretty good, right? Don't hate either of these other packs. I mean, Inner Oasis is pretty strong. But I think this is better. Bloodtear, Windstrike, Dominant Will. Buffed Rook. Oh, wait. These packs are all fantastic. Okay, so Star's Fury is very good with Lady Lock, as it happens. Although they don't stick around, so they're not that good. Kind of good with Murkblood for the 3rd wish as well. And this is some AoE that's a bit more flexible than Bone Swarm. Here's our second Dominant Will, and a Flyer and a 4-drop, which we don't have a lot of 4-drops. In fact, we have 0 4-drop minions. So I don't hate this as like a good value card, and we could actually use a Blood Tier. This is a reasonable Blood Tier deck. On the flip side, I don't mind having some big idiots if the small stuff plan doesn't work out. And I think the buffed Rook is pretty... Like, this is probably good enough. And we do like Inner Oasis a lot, so I think I'm actually picking this pile out of the 3. Even though it looks like the weakest. Oh, hello. Oh, I like this, actually. Windstrike, Twilight Sorcerer. All my spells are really good to recur, especially Inner Oasis. But Pyromancer, Obelisk. Songweaver's not horrible. We only have 1 artifact so far. This is honestly fine as well. Blind Scorcher. We don't really need Blind Scorcher. We have 3 of these. So that does make this look a little worse. So I think I'll take this. It's just yet more 2-drops to buff up. Ooh. More movement on Dervishes. Another Obelisk. A 4-drop that's like got some effect. I do like Hexblade, but I think I'll take this. Portal Guardian, Star's Fury. I mean, I don't hate the Asarix, but this is good stuff. This is good stuff right here. Owl Beast, Windstorm, Doomcaster. What's this? Oh, Inner Oasis. I think I want the Time Maelstrom, right? Especially with Owl Beast Sage, that's kind of sick. Winterblade, Dragonbone Golem. I mean, I don't hate having a big dum-dum, to be honest. Decay is fine. Siphon is fine. We don't actually have any Dispel, so the Siphon might be worth it. But this, I think double removal is probably the pick here. Because we've got a couple big creatures. White Widow. Another Portal and an Amara healer? Let's go! Artifact Hunter. Healing Mystic. Several Flame Acolyte. This is all looking fine, to be honest. I kind of like this Artifact Hunter with the Siphon. Siphon's good with Owl Beast. That's just a good card anyway. And then drawing our Hexblade is pretty awesome. That said, if we play the Hexblade and then draw this, it sucks. Sojourner is fine with the kind of the spam out card strategy. Healing Mystic gives us some much needed healing. We really don't need more 2-drops though. We have our curve is so low. So I'm kind of leaning towards this. But then having the Flame Acolyte. So this with Time Maelstrom is kind of cute. Several is obviously more ranged units. We have... Oh, we've only got the one... Yeah, we didn't take the other several. Alright, let's take this. Chaos Elemental, Starfire Scarab, second Dreamgazer. Obelisk, Dancing Blades, Lawmaster. Some garbage. I mean, Dancing Blades versus Starfire Scarab. That is a hard choice. That is budget Vitruvian deck building from back in the day in a nutshell. Dancing Blades and Starfire Scarab. Goodness me. I think the other cards with the blades are better. Right? Ethereal Obelisk is fantastic. Lawmaster's pretty good. We have some very good spells. I mean, Lawmaster with Time Maelstrom is stupid. Not that we have any discounts, but like... Oh, is Time Maelstrom that good? Maybe it's not. We have no synergy with it other than just like, if we have a board. But if we do have a board, then it's great. I think I want the Dancing Blades. It has the most immediate impact. But then, I don't mind another Dreamgazer, to be honest. Nah. Okay, right. Where do we start cutting this down? Where do we remotely start with this? I think we can cut this pile. So Panty's obviously bad. We've already got a Pyromancer, and they don't stack super well because they're vulnerable to a lot of interaction. And the Orb Weaver is quite weak outside of getting buffed with... Well, maybe that's worth it. So let's see. We have, in terms of buffs, we have 2 Lady Locks. So we can make 3 2/3s with Provoke, which is kind of cute. We have a Merc Blood. And we have 2 Portal Guardians. Oh, this is worth it, actually. This is worth keeping. No, it's not. No, it's not. But we want this because we need the Bright Moss Golem. We just need like higher curve cards. I think we want both of these piles. I think we want this, and this, and this, and this. Need all of these. I guess we can cut these. Question mark? There is a ranged unit in here. Maybe the Decay and the Repulsor. Because we're not massively lacking in interaction. We've got a Hexblade, a Star's Fury. We've got various Obelisks, Bone Swarm, Rasher's Curse, ranged units. We are lacking in ways to deal with a big thing though. Besides Dominate Will. And this gives us 2 ways to deal with a big thing. Till my next... Oh wow, okay. You know what? Let's cut it for consistency. That might be super greedy, but we'll see. Lock Second Wish, I think we're keeping. It's kind of the whole point of the deck. I think we want the Rook. We're not going to turn top end. Maybe let's just have a look at the deck as a whole and identify cards that I could cut. Like this Corsair, Healing Mystic, Dreamgazer, 1 Rasher's Curse, Bone Swarm probably, honestly. Blazehound, Mogwai, this. Excuse me. Flame Acolyte. Obviously, these are all spread through different boxes. Maybe I have reached the stage where I can't cut anymore. To be honest, I could cut this pile. I think the Dream Gazer is not bad though. Let's keep it, let's keep it. I could cut one of the locks and the Corsair and one Saboteur. That would actually focus the deck quite a bit. Because we do lose the Lady Lock plays, but like she's not that good, and we already have other ways of paying off. Like, oh, I stuck a thing and then played other minions. With the advantage of these Portal Guardian and Murklets being that their effect persists beyond that one turn, whereas Lady Lock is only good later on. The Corsair is cute, but I don't think it really helps. So we'll cut that, and then we've got one more cut to make if we want. I want to keep the Obelisk and the Lost Pyromancer. I want to keep the Obelisk. Sandhull is not horrible. It is a Dervish, right? Yeah, it's still a Dervish, so that probably benefits, because we've got a couple of good Dervish cards. I need the Mogwai. I need the Star Sphere and Portal Guardian from this one. This one is too fun. Even though we don't really need it. Several. Yeah, you know what? Let's call it that. We'll avoid making the last set of cuts in the name of keeping good cards in. Okay. Please no flash Jack's True Sight on us. I guess I have to hard replace for cheap stuff. There's so much cheap stuff in the deck that the odds of hitting it are pretty high. I could keep this Star Sphere, but I don't think it's enough worth it. I will replace this Flame Acolyte, but probably hold on to the Dominate Will. It's kind of a game-ending card. Oh. Bone Swamp. Actually, would I even play that? Just want the Obelisk, right? Rash's Curse. I can kill the Kujata or play the Windstorm, which is a bit painful. They are playing Magma. They do have natural selection in their deck. I think killing it is worth it. This is where they have 3 mana instead of like 5 or 6. Portal plus Pyromancer is pretty good. Windstorm Pyromancer is pretty good. So we have decent plays for next turn. The hope here is they don't have double 2-drop in order to make good use of a mana tile. So they can deny me a mana tile, but I get my pick of the others. That said, I don't have great... Oh no, that's fine. No double spell for me. I guess I can just play this Windstorm. I'm a bit worried about natural selection. Which of these is better? The Portal Guardian is probably better, right? If I'm going to stick one of them, it should probably be the Portal Guardian. Replacing this instead of Pyromancer in case I draw a 2-drop. Like if I draw the -2/-0 thing, that's actually quite convenient. Healing Mystic. So I can, in theory, make it so that I can play an uncontested Pyromancer. I can hit this, put the Healing Mystic here and Pyromancer here, and force them to removal, or I can put the Healing Mystic here and Pyromancer at the back, which is probably better. Even though it leaves my Healing Mystic a bit useless for a little while. This sucks into removal, but so do my other plays. And the opening hands in Duelyst 2 are so rough. Once you're out of the woods, it's like, you know, you're drawing 2 cards a turn, you're just doing stuff for the entire game. But like, considering it's so tempo based and you can be so aggressive with your cards, the fact that you can miss turn 1 very easily in this game, or have a really weak or wonky turn 1, is very punishing. Oh no, that's frightening. I hope we top deck Greater Fortitude, so we can kill that. Even then it's only a trade, right, because it can shoot back against the blast unit. Yeah, we need removal here. Dream Gazer, excellent. One of your general takes damage. I think what I will do is kill this. Kill this. And then play out some big minions that are a bit difficult for them to contest easily. Let's have a Portal, Guardian, and an Obelisk. They can hit the Obelisk for 5 on board, but that's actually not a huge problem. Okay, Hexblade is good. They are going to need to body block for the Sworn Avenger to prevent me from killing it with that Hexblade. If they want to play around it, of course. Maybe I made a mistake by moving the Pyromancer, but I think keeping this, like not damaging them and keeping this on low HP is better. So they have to decide between like threatening this and buffing this up. I mean, of course they might have Fortitude or whatever. Cool, okay. Oh, this is nice. The Pyromancer can attack it. Obelisk currently doing its job. Oh my god. That's bad. The most recently played spell was Rash's Curse? Is that right? I think that is the only spell that either of us has played. But that means I'm not answering the Spirit Harvester. I am deeply dead, I think. Vara is medium. I guess I can punch the Spirit Harvester. Maybe that's the line. I'm gonna go for this. I genuinely don't remember. It is Rash's Curse. Alright, awesome. So we trade here. Attack this. Attack this. Oh my god. I'm on 11. I've also just put myself in perfect Mercantor position. Dream Gaze is a bit awkward, you know? Sometimes you position in such a way. Like, Dream Gazer and Kron is what I always found Kron difficult for this in original Duelyst. The cards that trigger when you replace. Because in order to play them, you need to know where you're going to position them and whether you're going to play them. And that decision is always contingent on what's in your hand. And you don't have the information of what you're going to replace into. Makes it a little difficult. Okay, so we might get Warbeasted here, and if so, we are dead. But if they don't have the Warbeast, we have a Dominate Will. If they just play like a big body blocker or something. Just show me like a Silithar Elder. Although if they're playing it over there, I can't. Okay, that's not a Warbeast. It is the second Kujata of the game. This card is an epic. Vanamtoth, okay. And I have a Mercantor Warbeast. Or that juxtaposition from the last draft, huh? How much damage do I have on them right now? 6, 7, 8. This is out of range. Several is kind of good actually. The fortitude and everything. I guess wings threatens it though. I suspect that they're going to kill me next turn. Just trying to figure out if there's anything I can do about it first. I think we do play this. Do I cash this in now? Yeah, I think so, because it puts them on less. It puts them on 5 life, which means the Hexblade kills them. Bones. Oh. No, this might be good, depending on where they end up positioning. So they need 5 damage in before Shadow Reflection from the Abyssian card selection. There's no Thumping Wave yet, fortunately. I mean, they might just triple Fortitude. They're still thinking, so hopefully I'm not dead. I've positioned myself so if they move forward, I can Hexblade them in the face. But if they... but they can't reach me right now, kind of thing. Excuse me. Oh, removal, I guess. Okay. That is good to see. They also didn't kill the 3-1 with it. So they're just trading into the 4-7, I guess, with the bird. Oh, this is fantastic. Okay, they just got nothing. Wow, this is great news for us. Although I don't know how we're going to finish the game. Oh no, they have no minions at all? Goodness me. Okay, well, I guess we're going to finish the game by playing a ranged unit that's buffed. This might be a replace Dominate World kind of situation, actually. Oh no, I can replace the Hexblade. That's good. Another bit of healing. Oh my god, the rock lethal. No way. Wait, he runs so slowly. He runs so slowly. I didn't realize. I assumed he would sort of go like, you know, like a. He runs so slowly. Oh, that was delightful. Okay, 1-0. I'm just going to turn some more lights on because this room has become very dim. You know what? Well, I was going to say I'll get some more water while the queue's going, but never mind. But hey, you can see my face now. How's that? This is what happens when you start recording before it gets dark, but not sufficiently before it gets dark. Hey, we actually have a turn 1 play. Look at that. An actual good turn 1 play. Do I want this Owlbeast Sage? It's kind of a good turn 2 play, but not really, because I don't have a ton of bonus ways to interact based off it. So I think I'm going to replace both of these and dig for stuff to do on turn 2. Pyro is good. I actually want the Obelisk more, though. Sure. A classic Obelisk in the middle line. Portal Guardian also good. So we don't have great use of mana tiles, but that doesn't massively matter. Wherever the Dervish spawns, it's guaranteed to be able to reach. It's guaranteed to be able to attack something on this mana tile. And we've got decent odds of being able to actually use a mana tile as well. Oh, I'm killing that. Oh no. Bone Swarm, Bone Swarm, Bone Swarm, Bone Swarm. That's not Bone Swarm. I'm in danger. Right, the Pyromancer obviously sucks against the Veil Hunter. But at least we get to kill this Araki for free. And I will play a Portal Guardian. Might as well be here, right? Slightly closer to the Veil. They can obviously take this Mana Tile, but that doesn't really matter. Oh no! Well, at least I can walk it closer to the Veil. Right, we have a lot of mana now this turn if we want it. Going ahead and say this 2-5 isn't great either. Rook. Well, I can play that and it will kill the Veil Hunter. Is Rook good now? I'm so happy about this. Like, they can just run away from it now. It will do nothing for the rest of the game. But that was great. I guess the Time Maelstrom helps it move closer to the enemy. Oh my god. That was funny as hell. Also, if they wanted to use, if they felt the Portal Guardian was worth using hard removal on, I've got good news for them about next turn. Okay. That's a bit sad. I could play this Pyromancer now, actually. And see if they have an answer to it. Or I could heal this to force them to spend a bunch of time attacking it, but I don't think that benefits me much. Oh, blood. Yeah, let's play this. I think I want to protect it from the 4-6. Am I supposed to attack this Dancing Blades? I do have 7 points of heal in hand. Maybe I'm supposed to attack their face, actually. Or even go, like, here to block them from the Pyromancer. And then attack face. I have a Time Maelstrom, which is a ton of burst, and an Amara, so, like... They... Obviously, it's going to take a while to get to the Time Maelstrom, but I think my plan is basically to try and accumulate stuff in play. Like this random 7/7, and then play Time Maelstrom and kill them. Like if I had this board right now, right? If this was the scenario at the start of the enemy turn, I played Time Maelstrom, I'm pretty sure it's just lethal. Like this is, yeah, it's lethal. Even without the Portal Guardian, this is 11 times 2. They would just be dead. Okay, I think that Obelisk reasonably did its job. Mara looks kind of good here. Oh my god, what is with it? People playing these Jack's True Sights. Stop it. I can kill this one. I can trade with this, but I don't want to do that. This can't reach. Oh, this is rough. Okay. They've also positioned around Bone Swarm pretty well. I guess Bone Swarm plus the Pyromancer kills the Dancing Blades. That's not bad. I can punch this one with the Portal or the Rook. I should probably send the Portal towards the enemy, to be honest. And just jam an Amara where the Dancing Blades was. some point. Well, Rash's Curse is pretty good. Kills another one. Yeah, I think we're just doing this. So we... We have to back off a bunch and clear these, but that's not a massive issue because of Time Maelstrom. I'm going to send this over to take up space. We can play the Rash's Curse to kill this one, and then heal me. Oh, I ran out of time. Oh no, I ran out of time. I didn't realize. That's bad. So they need 3 damage to kill this Portal Guardian, so a Phoenix Fire or Blades will do it. They can obviously kill this Pyromancer for free. Maybe I should have traded the Pyromancer with something. Okay, I mean that's fine. I'm still kind of on the hook to find a way to kill these Jack's True Sights. If I draw Stars Fury, that will clear them. I think that's maybe my only answer to them, unless they leave this Pyromancer up for some reason, which I don't know, it's too sensible for that. The other thing is, if they play a big thing in front of them right now, I can just walk it and steal it. But I'm a bit sad that there's not currently a Healing Mystic over here. I guess they can just kill it with their face, so it doesn't really change anything. Oh, that's annoying. It's slightly out of stealing range. So I might just have to trade Rook for it, unless I can draw something. Time Maelstrom in 2 turns. Fortitude. Ha! Yes! Let's go! Oh, and I still have mana for Imara Healer. Excellent. Now, do I use it to kill the Celestial Phantom, or do I use it to choke up my opponent? Let's do this. Green Gazer looking right here, actually. This Panda is just going to machine gun down their Jack's True Sight tokens. That's brilliant. Look at it go. Alright. We killed that. Got a big life swing. Trade down on mana, but up on resources. Running away is fine. 2 turns until we can Time Maelstrom them into the dust. Give me something big that I can steal. Come on. Give me it. Grandmaster Zir. No! I can't steal that. Oh no. It doesn't kill the Rook though. At least. Just going face. Yeah, that makes sense. Might end up playing this 5 mana Inner Oasis this turn. Dare I move forward? They have 14 damage on me. If I stick my neck out, I think I have to back off. Sadly. Oh right, it goes that way. Oh, of course. Guess I'm just gonna play this. Just takes up a ton of space on the board. Like, this is just kind of okay. That heals, that's good. Hopefully next time we Time Maelstrom and either kill them or wipe their board. But we'll see. It's pretty hard for them to kill me from here. They could spiral. Phoenix Fire on the thing. Let's go. Alright. That's also good news. Good. It's also a good sign that they aren't killing me this turn. I'm not bothered about this because it's going to die to Time Maelstrom. But they can clear the Obelisk this turn, which is slightly sad. Serpenti? Alright. Well, I say it's going to die. They're going to die to Time Maelstrom, I think. Okay, this is promising. Opponent's trading. Well, they're tapped though. They can't kill me here, I think. Well, I think they only have 1 mana. I'm not dead. Let's see. So what is the line here? If I steal the 5/4, that doesn't really help. I think I have to Time Maelstrom. So it would be... I guess Rook just punches this down. This goes attacks face. Yeah, the Time Maelstrom kills them. So we can clear this with Rook. Dream Gazer connects face. I go wherever. I guess I may as well replace something. And then take another turn. Attack for 9. Rash's Curse. Woo! Oh, we made the Time Maelstrom work, even if we had to sandbag it for the entire game. I'll take it. Getting there. Excuse me for a second. I'll just grab some extra water while this queue's running, actually. I make no promises about being a professional content creator, but nonetheless, I apologize for my unprofessionalism. Anyway. So this is, I guess, going better than the previous run so far. In the sense that we have run into fewer seemingly constructed decks. Turn 1 Portal is fine. This is kind of good with the Portal Guardian, but not good with our deck. Likewise, this is a mediocre card. Portal into Bright Moss Golem is kind of decent. Yeah, sure. I will place the Fortitude. Oh, Veil Hunter's good. We love a Veil Hunter. That's fairly scary. Although it has just been nerfed, it now only triggers on when it's on my side of the board. I do have some thick minions to play. Okay, so they denying me the mana tile, which is a bit sad. I can kind of go Veil Hunter into Inner Oasis, I suppose. Putting the Veil Hunter here, that feels bad though. Rash's Curse plus Veil Hunter is another option to kill the crystal. Oh, Blaze Hound's not terrible. I'm going to take a lot of face damage here. Actually, if they have more Vespers, this might just machine gun all my stuff anyway. But you know what? What if they don't? What if they don't have any Vespers? In before double Bone Chill Barrier, and I just lose the game. Hand looks mediocre. I mean, double Rash's Curse does kill this 2-3 if we need. That connects face. I have a Rash's to kill it, so I don't have to take more damage. Or the Veil Hunter if it lives. Mesmerize. Deal 2 damage to enemies on a row and stun them. Oh my goodness. That's pretty good. Oh, they're running away with that, so I don't have to worry about it. That's not coming up for a while. Strange books there. My opponent might not be familiar with the change to this card. Flame Acolyte is medium. Okay, in the interests of mana efficiency, I think I have to kill this with my face, which is really unfortunate, but at least there's no Warbird anymore. Maybe I'm supposed to attack them there? I'm not really sure. But this Rook is going to be decent next turn as a light removal effect. Like, if this keeps running away, I can kill it with Rook. Or even if it stays where it is, it's fine. There's a Snowpiercer. Killing my Portal Guardian, that sucks. Oh my god, stop it. I mean, I guess at least that cost them a card. That's not too bad. Let me read this. When your general attacks a minion, okay, they have to actually attack it themselves. I should just Rash's Curse, shouldn't I? Rash's Curse, Inner Oasis is kind of appealing. I want to play this Rook though. Wait, I can Rook them in the face, and then they lose the artifact if I trade this in. And it's funny, and this is completely irrelevant because it doesn't trigger. Yeah, it's Rook time, baby. I guess I have to position here for maximum damage. It's so dumb. I love this. I'm really enjoying this card. Holy moly. I guess I should keep this. It's a 7-5 if Rook sticks. Mogwai Inner Oasis next turn seems kind of good. Or Flame Acolyte Rashes is not bad either. Yeah, alright, we'll keep all these cards. Stop doing stuff. Okay. I mean, eventually they're gonna maybe get a Glacial Elemental onto my side of the table. My opponent might have just realized that they changed the card. Repulsor, fine. At least we get the Mogwai bonus. And Rook can walk up, kill the Repulsor, and then my 4/7 can clear the Glacial, which means this they can't reach with Infiltrate. Don't think this is a Hexblade sort of game state, to be perfectly honest. So I think we're just doing Mogwai Inner Oasis as planned. Or maybe Lady Lock Mogwai is better. I can do Lock, Saboteur, Rash's Curse, but doesn't really do anything. Flame Acolyte Rash's Curse kills this one as well. Maybe that's the way to go, actually. Just make sure they have nothing in play. There used to be a card that would buff... go here, I think. Run away. Maybe I'm playing this too cowardly. Like, I have a ton of stuff in play and they have nothing, but I'm pretty sure Vanor have a ton of burst. And like, I have a ton of stuff in play. I don't really need to be pressuring them with my face when it's very difficult for them to actually escape my minions here. That's fine. You can do that. Okay. Yeah, I mean... That's good news for me. They don't have a ton of interaction. Snow Chaser, oh my goodness. They did have a good Vesper engine then, huh? Star's Fury only makes 2 things. But I am very close to winning this game if I can only sequence the lethal correctly. So if I play this, I can kill the Snow Chaser, but that's it. Or I can kill the Snow Chaser and hit them. Well, I can kill the Snow Chaser with the Flame Acolyte token unless it spawns here or here. Which is actually reasonable odds. I can also use Lady Lock first. Which, I can put it here so it blocks the thing, and then I can kill this instead. Or get more face damage in. Wait, no, this is lethal. Because I play this, play Star's Fury, make 2 2/2s. Kill this with the Flame Acolyte, or the Spark, I guess, and then attack for 10. That was the sort of lethal where, like, because I didn't check my hand for a little while properly, so there's a learning moment. But if I had checked my hand properly, then I would have spotted that, you know, probably more quickly. It's the sort of lethal where people are in the comments like, "Oh my god, you idiot! You missed lethal. This is so painful." If you don't spot it, so I'm glad I did to avoid the wrath of judgment. And also because, you know, I don't like missing lethal. Missing lethal is bad, so I'm told.
Versus the Shruvian.
Alrighty. We have a turn 1 play. We have a turn 2 play if they give us a mana tile, but they're not super likely to. I'm going to keep the Dancing Blades because it's really good at clearing early chaff. Pyro with the Merc Blood is lovely. And it doesn't die to Veil Hunter and whatnot. Oh, I forgot that there's a GLHF button. So, okay, that doesn't threaten my Merc Blood Devourer. I'm going to keep these cards. Oh, there's the Veil Hunter as well. So we can play double ranged unit next turn if we want, which honestly might be annoying enough to be worth it. We'll see. If they play a spell, I might do Alcuin plus 1 ranged unit, which is probably better. Because the problem with doubling the ranged units is it's very passive. So if they stick, that's great, and if they have like Flash Mechanical or even just like a Frostborn Naga plus a ping, I just lose the game. So it is honestly better to play Dancing Blades if I can. From this board state, I think, or like a normal 3-drop plus 1 ranged unit as a threat. Like I want to make use of the Merc Blood buff while it's here. The other thing is it might not be very practical to move it onto the mana tile anyway, so it might end up being better just to play the double ranged, just to get the buffs, but we'll see. Another Silithar. Kajata. I'm just doing scary stuff. So the Veil Hunter does kill this, but they have so much mana next turn they can do something very scary. So I think I kind of want this big creature as insurance. Huh. So it kills that and that. But it leaves me with no board. So I think we're on the Dancing Blades plan here. So make a big old 5/7. Kill this egg. I'm gonna come in here. Get this down a bit. And then hope we don't just die. They effectively have 6 mana for 1 minion, or they can sort of play a 3 and a 4 with the Kajata bonus. The good news is that now we have Bone Swarm and Star's Fury. If they go super wide, we do have some outs to that. And if they go tall, they just play one big thing. We do have a 5/7 that can maybe trade with it. We also have like Bone Swarm Alcuin to make sure we have a Bone Swarm again for further, like, you know, Bone Swarm kills eggs and ranged units and stuff pretty well, so it can be worth it. They're at least having to think about it, which is probably a good sign. Like, the Merc Blood does feel a bit weak here, but they still need to produce a 2 damage ping to kill it. Like, if they spend a Frostbone Naga clearing that, I'm not too worried. Or I guess they could, like, repulsor the Dancing Blades and then kill it with the Silithar, but I'm not too worried about that either. This all seems kind of fine. I think my opponent has maybe not had any great options. Yeah, I'm not too worried about a Cinder Beast that's... I've said not too worried 3 times in a row. I'm not concerned about a Cinder Beast that's a million miles away. Also, this is a fantastic Star's Fury moment. Which also will hand me this mana tile. So I can't kill this unless... Oh no, I can. I can kill this if I effectively trade the Merc-Blood Devourer for it. No, wait, I can use the Dancing Blades to punch the Silithar. Okay, so we punch this. Punch the egg. Protect the Merc-Blood Devourer. This kills the Kujata. These kill the Cinder Beasts. I've won this game. Probably. Do I attack my opponent? Yeah, sure. Oh, Dominate's lovely. Maybe I want to try and... I can play 3 2-mana spells next turn to make hand space, so the Dominate isn't awkward. I mean, it's still good. Like, it's still a very strong 2-for-1 if it lands on a biggish unit anyway. So the loss of drawing an extra card is not like a big deal. But I think Veil Hunter, Healing Mystic, Bone Swarm is probably a reasonable turn here. Okay, that's fine. Is it their entire turn? Must be right. I guess no Bone Swarm then. Right, let's play this very far away. Let's play this less far away. Maybe I'll replace this Law. I can replace this Second Wish actually. I guess Mogwai is slightly better than Healing Mystic on this board. It's a 3/5. 3/6. Am I still attacking my opponent in the face? Yes, I am. I have a Dominate Will. And some healing and a Bone Swarm. Double Bone Swarm if I want. Build your own Mercantile Warbeast. Or Shadow Nova. Build your own Shadow Nova. I quite like the new Mogwai design. It's kind of cool with some of the new cheap cards like Blue Tip Scorpion and more that are full ones. Or Skyrock Golems are 4-2 now. I guess it would have been good with old Phalanx R before that got reworked. I guess it's still good with a new one. 3 mana 4/5 is fine. What is that? React Andy. Is that a typo? Is Mogwai's actual name Andy? Mogwai is a streamer, for those unaware. This card is a reference to him. I don't think his actual name is Andy. He's like Brazilian or something. I'd be very surprised if his name was Andy. Hailstone Golem. I could steal that. Healing Mystic. Do I steal this Hailstone Golem for tempo? So the double Bone Swarm is quite good here because the Veil Hunter finishes this off and it kills the Healing Mystic as well. Let's do that. Kind of have to worry about War Beast a little bit, but not too much. Value. Right. Bone Swarm. I should actually play this here so it takes up space rather than playing it next to the Murkblood. I'm just going to keep attacking them. They might have more healing, but you know, we're forcing them to A, have it, and B, use it. And we have just a crap ton of damage on board now. Right, these dervishes? I don't think so, right? No. So this doesn't have any burst. But we do have 2 burst. Oh, well, I guess 3 burst for 5 mana here. Not very efficient. 4 burst. That's true. We have 4 out of hand damage. Plus a general and a Veil Hunter. So we're actually 1 off lethal even if they kill all the other minions. Or avoid them. Like if they play a big provoke or something. No! I'm sad. I'm not that sad, it's fine. I'll just play a bunch more stuff next turn. Does this target... No, it doesn't. This is 8 mana. And that seems like a good spend of 8 mana, so I'll take it. I should have put the obelisk here, actually. I think this is fine. Right, we have a lot of provokes. We're like kind of a little bit set up against War Beast. Obviously, if they have another Plasma Storm, then I'm going to be very sad. But also, that's most of their mana for the turn, so it might be fine. We have 3 burst right now with this plus this. Does this... Oh, this affects the face. Huh. Oh, that cuts better than I thought it was. It does actually... It affects the general, so it's... makes it easier to trade into them. And of course, if they at any point do play a large minion, I have my Dominant Will. Just ready, waiting in the wings. Okay, there's the War Beast. I can steal that to kill them. So that's good. Okay. Currently they're done on board. Oh, okay, they're still done on board. Oh wait, no they're not. They're on 9. I do enjoy killing people with Mechanical War Beast, even if I'm not playing Magma. My opponents this run have been substantially gentler than my opponents the previous run. So it does look a bit like, in the previous video I was talking about how I feel like I was playing against people with very, very strong decks, like essentially constructed decks in some ways. And that run just now, none of that. I mean, the Vanar deck looked like it was, you know, quite synergy driven. Like they clearly picked a lot of Vespers, but you know, it still felt more. Well, actually, now that I think about it, they did play a lot of. If you were building a constructed Vesper deck, it would kind of look like the cards they played. But it wasn't to the same extent as the people like, you know, doing Flash, Jack's True Sight and stuff. Oh. Yeah, that felt more like what I was expecting. You know, decks that could had decent cards, could do some powerful things, but for the most part, were just sort of like agglomerations of creatures and some interaction. Which, I mean, to be clear, that's what I want. I love playing limited in card games. I play a lot of limited in Magic all the time. I basically only play limited now, actually. And I have often bemoaned the fact that most draft modes in online card games are so expensive that you can't just draft. You have to grind constructed in order to get enough tokens, and to do that you need decks. And it kind of makes sense from a monetary perspective why they would force you to do that, so that you still have to engage with the part where you have to buy cards, and therefore might be encouraged to spend money. But obviously from a player experience perspective, like, let me draft. Artifact had a thing where if you bought the game, you could have infinite phantom drafts, and I was all in on that, and then I actually played the game and didn't enjoy it. But that's the way I would like to engage with a lot of online card games, is like buy a draft ticket, draft a bunch, or just draft once in a while, which is also quite difficult. But for games where you come back to it sometimes, just do a few drafts. So all which to say, I really appreciate that Gauntlet is now very accessible, where it wasn't before. Like previously, it was accessible to me because I was practiced with it, but for all the folks that I was beating, they probably weren't having as easy a time with it on average, and ultimately, most people lose out, so that some people, streamers or diehard players or whatever, can be like, yeah, hey, I get to draft every day for free. That's a very small percentage of people. So drafting for you get enough to do a Gauntlet draft out of a quest in this game. You have to do multiple drafts, and that's fantastic. So you can just play Gauntlet if you want, which is the sort of thing I would be looking to do. Yeah, I'm gonna make some more videos of this, give it a good explore over the coming weeks. We'll see whatever I have time for and how I feel like playing. But hopefully gonna play enough to get a good feel for the Gauntlet metagame and how it plays in 2-draw, because I never played it in 2-draw the first time around. And then, yeah, hopefully it works out well and I can keep playing it for quite a long time. But we'll see about that. No promises. Thanks everybody. I will see you next time.